Hey everyone, it's Son of Beast here as the NBA playoffs are about to continue here in the first and second round. Is the next stop to be here for the next matchups in the bracket. The conference semifinals is in between the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. Final four teams will be heading into the conference finals of the championship game before heading into the finals. Now, let's get started. Me and Me Phone standing by for the pregame show. It's coming up next.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another NBA playoffs on 2K Sports.
And this is about to be that time. As for Me Phone, he's been enjoying one of his game. As right now, the Cavaliers have extended the 3-0 series. They've already been beating the games out there.
Yeah, I know. It looks like the next one could be a win or go home for Milwaukee. They're having a little difficulty to get up there. But if there's an answer, then we might have to figure that out. Who will it be?
Well, we'll have to find out. There might be one way that we can get a thing to another.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The Warriors are back to rematch against the Los Angeles Lakers. Right now, standing by, we have a Son of Beast. Across from here is Paintbrush and Light Bulb. We'll be back with the part of the halftime show and the postgame show.
And this is going to be happening right now at this instant. Right now, the extension is a 2-0 series for the Lakers. Will the Warriors try to answer back? Or will they do that again for the Lakers to get up for the 3-0 lead? Now let's get this game started.
Standing by, here we go. Crypto.com Arena. All you guys.
All right, let's take a look and see what we have going on for the top plays of the week. First, it's one of the biggest part of this game here in this upset, and we are talking about Broadcast Network. And guess what he was going to do? He does this and does that. That's the biggest up in the air alley-oop and made that one a slam. That is excellent. Letter B. Now this one's the next one that we call for 1F mirror. Now watch what did happen. When he puts the ball back in bounds, he makes a shot and put it up, and ooh, that's the biggest part of a dunk to finish the game. Alright, I'll give it that one. Next up, Sandwich and the Rat. Change the way. Wait, boy, wait. And there's this. Watch that thing again. Watch it right from here. Oh, I don't know about that, but let's see. Hopefully this could be it. And the finishing with the D is Casper Robinson. So this one does with a block, and that goes the other way, and here's what happens. The 3 points and win it. Right here. That's what they all call for. Now these are the top plays of this game. Which one is your favorite? Make sure you leave it down in your answers and leave your hashtag with a 2KTD wow. Alright, I guess that should be it. At this point, see you next time. Now, time to get into the game to get started. Yeah, I took B. If you took one, good to go. Let's do it. And we are heading into the locker room. That's right, now the players are ready to get started here in Los Angeles. All wound up and ready for more. Welcome you live here at Crypto.com Arena as the Warriors are taking on against the Lakers. Me, Son of Beast, along with Paintbrush and Light Bulb. This is the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Standing by, we have his
Davis grew up in Chicago during the Jordan years, so is that why he wears number 23? He said, quote, I wore number 3 in grade school. In high school, I asked for that number. Coach said, you'll get whatever I give you out of this bag. He grabbed out a jersey and threw it to me, and it was number 23. Guys, AD said that'll work.
No problem here. Thank you, Ali. And at this moment, it's a game 3 to be ready for the takedown. For this one, it's going to be a roughest part of the game that you all been waiting on to find out who will take the next win. Well, I'm really hoping this should be happening because you know LeBron James is definitely that good. Every other player is just saying that, we have enough of that, Warriors, so what could that be? Are they going to do that? Well, hopefully.
Well, I'm very excited with this going on because if there is, then they're ready.
We start with the ball game right now, as right now the very courtesy filled up by Gatorade, all filled up, and we ready to go. Vanderbilt is covered up here on Andrew Wiggins. Then it's James on Klay Thompson. Then it's Curry on D'Angelo Russell. Austin Reeves comes in to cover for Jordan Poole, and Anthony Davis is on Draymond Green. That's stolen by Green, and now here's Poole. Pass to Curry for a deep three. Good shot here. A start run for the Curry drive and got the three-pointer down. That's very a disappointment. He never knows. Back in one of each games, he never made a three-pointer. All of that one, his defenders were already went on him. He didn't really want to stay inbounding because if he does, well, he might have to just fix something else and then do it again. Reeves with the finish. Drive good for Austin Reeves. He has his first bucket of the game. That's what I always know. Austin Reeves, good finish. And that was your mobile one drive for Austin Reeves of the Lakers. Here's Curry, passes to Poole. Trying to maintain the run, back to Curry. Screen. Three, back pointer step, no good for Curry.
He's not getting it really well at that all point because it doesn't really make any sense to just make that three-pointers to try to go over in offense, but that doesn't really turn over if they're going to get that right. They got to find somebody else.
First foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first personal foul. Their first team foul for Golden State. D'Angelo Russell at the free throw line shooting two, and they are getting a first free throw percentage for the Lakers to start off with a run.
Well, at their moment, they're just going to get a lot of it. And when I say that if it's a harder one to try to advance that towards the playoffs, it's very difficult that everyone is understanding. Everyone knows. They're just keeping it going. But we don't want that to happen. If it is, well, we got to get that one done.
He missed the first free throw.
And it's not very that different because whenever they do with the Lakers, they have to keep on making new shifts here on offense and try to put up a new setup change. Pick and rolls are an important thing that you have to work on.
You're no good for the two free throws. Man, he's already on the bad start. Might have to do another little change off. Vanderbilt waiting around, but he now got a rebound in. Here's Davis inside, in the lead. Good pass by LeBron James. That's his first bucket for Anthony Davis. That Davis drive out there could have been done very much better out there. Wiggins on Vanderbilt. Try to move over it, step back for the two, and the two-pointer is good. Andrew Wiggins got their team back up in the lead by one.
It's a back-to-back switch out there. I always know it is going to happen now.
Davis working on his time. Now give it back to D'Angelo Russell. Watching the screen in fade, playing inbounding. Finds Reeves around Davis. Layup, scoops in for Reeves. That's his second drive of the game.
It does happen now because Austin Reeves, he got a good one to settle.
Curry on Russell. Watching the floor. Goes over to Jordan Poole. Screen on Thompson, and there's a blocking offensive foul. That calls for Klay Thompson that changes to the Lakers ball.
Now that's what somebody else has called it for. If they're saying that they got to keep an eye on it, they've got to get it out of here.
And now here's D'Angelo Russell. He'll swing it over again to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves trying to bounce one in. Now go over to LeBron James with the finish. Good reversible and a drive finish for LeBron James. First bucket in game 3. I know LeBron James can do that. If I say that he's at the best, don't be a stranger. He's really into it. Hot hands, he does. Pull back on the outside on Reeves. Backs it up. Over with the shot. Davis with the block. Oh, Davis Davis, you're gonna love that one here. AD is just keeping it right around the target. From University of Kentucky, they're getting it over this. Russell finds Vanderbilt around Wiggins, and he's fouled. That will be first foul called on Andrew Wiggins, his second personal team foul for the Warriors. Now, I don't know what they were saying because they were really off to a great run thanks to Davis with the block. But this one, layup, was already off the target. It's going to have to, keep it going. Now, free throws coming up for Jared Vanderbilt at the free throw line, shooting 2, as the Lakers are adding another free throw percentage at the free throw line. First free throw, good for Vanderbilt. Now with some new changes here, as Kevon Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Andrew Wiggins is also checked out as Kuminga is checked in. Following along with Jeff Green, Gary Payton II, and DiVincenzo. On the other side, Hachimura, Bamba, Beasley, and Schroeder are checked in for each players. Well, on the other side. Vanderbilt will get 2 in a row. That's everyone's favorite opinion. Vanderbilt from Timberwolves to Lakers. A good solution. Here's Kuminga on Hachimura. Gives it off to DiVincenzo. Over again to Green, again to Payton II. We're down to 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, and a rebound comes in for Vanderbilt. Now here's Schroeder. Passes to Vanderbilt. Over an offensive run. Here's Vanderbilt back to Beasley. Beasley back again to Schroeder. Schroeder with the back step. That off target reaches out of zone. It's not very easy when Dennis Schroeder has it right in the zone. You've got to give that one a credit to him. It's not very that complicated, and everyone was giving it off to. Here's a screen. He's watching on him. Kuminga, open look. Wide open shot, no good for Kuminga. Here's Bamba. Pass to Schroeder. In the middle. Nice defense on Jeff Green as he picks it up to DiVincenzo. Here's Kuminga in the corner, back to DiVincenzo. Over to Green. Passes. It's stepped and stolen by Hachimura. Hachimura got a first steal of the game. Bamba over again to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder looking it over again. Now back to Beasley. Beasley with the finish. Scoop and roll, no good. Vanderbilt back step, good! 2-pointer up again. They're up by 7. They're just getting a lot of it. The better this play in offense for Vanderbilt, the more they have more offensive to make that effort. And an offensive foul again on on Jeff Green. Now this time goes with the block. One more look for Anthony Davis. Oh, the Davis could definitely block that one in there. It's already on the machine here to play on defense. And that's where you know, because Anthony Davis, AD, can block that any time. Even if he doesn't get a foul. Because he knows. He does one man best. Hachimura will take over into the corner. Give a bounce pass to Bamba. Bamba passes over to Schroeder. 15 seconds left. 6 on the shot clock. Hachimura got to get there in there. Beasley over Gary Payton. And Bamba unable to make the rebound. Here's Kuminga. We'll have a deep point beater for DiVincenzo. Good! Unbelievable! Makes that 3-pointer and starting up with a close run of 12-8. You never see that going. They always get some shots right in there. That's what's Dante DiVincenzo. Welcome back. We've ended the first quarter. We'll get to the second quarter when we come back after this break. You're watching the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back here at LA, as right now we're about to get started for the second quarter. This part of the game is turning out to be the Lakers and the Warriors. But your take, Paintbrush, how did the Lakers do really well since they played it since Season 3? Well, they're very well and authentic. I must say that this is turning out to be a very hard one in the game. But let me tell you this, Lakers are a possible and popular team over the Golden State Warriors. They really have done a lot of playing this game. They are definitely the best team in the Western Conference in the Pacific of the California section. But not for long, they've really done a lot best. The rebound puts up here by Jared Vanderbilt. Now here's D'Angelo Russell passing over again. Now passes to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt back to Russell. 5:30 left to go. Passes to Vanderbilt. Shoots it up in the air. The two-pointer gets rolled up. Anthony Davis with a rebound. Puts a reverse layup in. He got his second bucket of the night. And Jared Vanderbilt with the assist. Now that's one way they were going to get that player on the call. They've already got their two static ability runs. They're just getting it over and done. Iguodala finds Green. Just about 5 minutes to play in the first half of the period. And Green up. Davis with the block. Oh man, Davis already been pulling it up like that. You can slam that down. James back on the outside on Klay Thompson. Back again to Russell. Take the pass to Anthony Davis. Goes up with the two. That two's good for Anthony Davis. He has his third bucket. That's what everybody knows. D'Angelo Russell gave it to Davis, and that's what he finishes. That was your mobile one drive for the Lakers. Timeout call by Golden State Warriors with 4:34 to go. They've decided to talk it over. Just about 4:34 left. Trailing 8 for Golden State Warriors, and Lakers lead by 8. Now with this one, I'm not really sure if anybody wants to give that one a call, but I guess that most players are accountable with the run. Jared Vanderbilt and the other guys are saying, we've done the best work here. This offense never really does make it quit here. But I guess that it does turn out a very suspendable run. We always do care about that. And I guess there's one way to make a solution out of it. What is it going to be likely now? Well, how hard are they going to do? How hard are they going to try to stop him? Well, it's the bigger choice they're ever going to make. Yeah, maintaining this one, it's a very unstoppable. They're really up to an authentic run. I guess I must say, it's very tricky. But always you might just keep on playing it and keep on going. That's a lot of hard repetitions over the game. They had done it the best. New substitution coming up for the Lakers and the Warriors. Right now, a couple of changes as Iguodala's checked out, and right now subbing back in is Andrew Wiggins. Passes to Klay Thompson. Passes to Curry in the wing. Pass to Poole over to Wiggins. Wiggins on Vanderbilt. 2 for Green. That 2 misses off the carry. Reeves will have it on his own. That will be his first rebound. Here's Vanderbilt on the outside. Try to get a bounce pass to Davis. Around Green. That drive. Put it in for Anthony Davis. That's his 4th bucket of the night. Tied up with the Warriors 8 points, they're still finding an open advantage in the center and sometimes on the outside. Well, they better do that one clear because if they don't have it right, they got to get over it. Davis! My goodness, that's a blocking again. Oh, they're saying, yo, Davis, send me some blocks there, baby. We want that. Reeves back again to Russell. Russell again to Reeves, over to LeBron James for 3. Cash in money. That's for James' first 3-pointer of the night. And right now they are up again to extend the lead. Here's Poole on Reeves, trying to look over it again, finds Thompson. Looks past to Poole. Trying to make a screen, Poole on him. Trying to make it around. And free up. It's no good for Klay Thompson. Thompson having a little tough timing with the 3-pointer. It's not very that interest at all. You just got to get that one out there straight. Bounce pass to Russell. Right towards the corner on the offense. Looks to Davis. Over around Green. Green got a good pass for D'Angelo Russell. That's what everybody calls for. They're saying the open passes are turning out great. Timeout call by Golden State Warriors with 2:50 to go. A 23-8 lead. Looks like they're just extending it, and they're trying to reach up for the attack to move along to make a 3-0 win. Well, everybody says now that LeBron James' team are unstoppable for tonight in the second round. They are really a better looking from the game that they've done it before. I bet there's one way that we have to call for. It's what the players do. They hydrate, they stay active, they just really keep on going. Yeah, I expected that one here because they were already. They've done a lot of the best players on the offense this run. You're going in between 8 out, 8 in. They're all players are just making new line changes here. They never seen what was anybody going. All I can say now is Son of Beast, they really are a tough team. Yeah, a tough team and you know it. Sometimes they win, sometimes they don't win. That's what everyone does it the same. Keep it all what you've got. Yeah, definitely what you always ask me. It's the same thing that everyone goes for. Now back on the court, as right now the new changing for the offense comes in for the Golden State Warriors. Now here's Curry, he will take it over to Thompson. Now passes to Wiggins for 3. Three-pointer, back in the round again. And now it's 23-11 lead. Just about extension. Probably try to cover it and then over it again. Right to Reeves, in the corner. Looks to pass, deflected, but James has it, and almost deflected again. Russell with the ball. Up with the finish. Thompson puts up a nice defense and puts a rebound. That jive is just really turning off for it. The angle of this one doesn't really turn out better, but they were just doing it again. They gotta figure something else out. Davis passes to Russell. And now Reeves over again to James, so it's under 2 minutes to play in the first half of the period. Russell right towards the wing. Now again to Reeves. 3 on the shot clock. The finish and foul called on Stephen Curry. His second personal foul, his first team foul for the Warriors. Now that's one way that we're calling that Austin Reeves was doing. Already up and away, and trying to make the finish, it's just very out of focus. Yeah, the strength is not really turning out well. I mean, what in the world could that? I just really did not really expect it. What's going on? Because if it does happen, well, they're going to need to leave it alone because that is very tough to make the drive in the middle toward the rim. First free throw good for Austin Reeves. That's what everybody does. Keep shooting, get better at it, and don't lose your time. Green and Thompson are checked out as Looney and Kuminga are checked in. The Lakers are still on the same possession on the court. Reeves hits the second free throw. Here's Curry, will have it on Russell. Looking over again to Wiggins. Wiggins on Hachimura, trying to watch it, and he's fouled. Los Angeles receives his first team foul, as right now Hachimura has his first foul. That'll be the free throw coming up, and that will be Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is already finishing the drive out there. It just really doesn't make that one a lot of abuse to try to keep him out of here. And that's what you don't want him to do. You don't want that to flicking out of the way. And that's what nobody wants to do. Yeah, Andrew Wiggins really has to keep it out of the range. They gotta get some help. Already turning it down, and then they gotta go back up again. That's what the rule they need. First free throw good for Andrew Wiggins. Now, in my case for Andrew Wiggins, it was very clear, and without the expedition of this part of a match-off, they really are showing it off what they can. And a lot of the sort of reasoning for Andrew Wiggins after playing with the Minnesota Timberwolves, he now wants to change it over to the Warriors side so he did not really get enough to make his own goal. It might be very tough to make that hard transition move when he attacks, but it seemed like it's very impossible to let him get up to the next floor. All that does happen now is practice. James on the outside for the three. Cash in! That's 2 in a row for James. And Russell with the assist. Oh yeah, they're all saying now because LeBron James is the king on the court. DiVincenzo on Reeves. 1:05 left to remain in the first half. Try to watch him around. Over in the baseline. Rebound. Looney got it back in there. That's 2-pointers for Looney. And they're just trying to pull him back down. They're nothing but they were going to do. Trying to keep him off of the hands of the sight. They just have to do it for a hard one to keep it going. James on the outside, looking again is Russell. Around Curry. Good finish here from the backboard. And James with the assist. King James already gotten a great pass out there. And this is what they wanted to do. Keep looking for open players. They've done the best job that they have ever done it before. Back in the regular season, they are just doing it again. Wiggins missed a 3-pointer. James will take his possession as right now the clock is down to 20 seconds. James pass to Reeves. Reeves bounce pass to Hachimura. Try to swing it over. Shot clock down to 5. And James inside the zone. Good. James has 10 in a row. And Austin Reeves with the assist. 3 seconds left to go. Curry lost it. Going for half court. And it's off the backboard. That ends the first half. What a killer start for the Lakers. 32-15. Time to send you down to Allie LaForce on the sideline. Hey, Allie.
Here is Coach Steve Kerr. Your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. They're just trying anything they want. We've got to disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. So long for the first half. Second half will be coming up after this. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. As right now, me and Fang are ready to check out the first half of the recap. The Lakers are on a strong start, and you notice that Austin Reeves and their team are just climbing in. Let's have your take for you, Fan, for the Lakers.
They're really on a great run. The pressure of this one is turning to be excellent on an offense run, but most of the teams are really turning out like they need some more time to do it again. However, they're doing the best as they can. Now to you, Clover, on the Golden State Warriors.
The Warriors are starting to get a little struggle in a bit. They're starting to go slow in the first half. Same thing that goes with the Bucks. They're just having a hard time to just keep it going. But sometimes, however, they might have to just try to fix a step to get in along the way. Hopefully we'll see them come back and make that win a close game. And that will do it for the halftime show. Now to send you back is Son of Beast, along with Light Bulb and Paintbrush. See you all later, everybody, for the post-game show.
Welcome back to Crypto.com Arena as we're about to get started for the third quarter. James and his team are on its way to the conference finals for the second time since 2020 was the last part of it since the pandemic had happened. But now in that case, the Lakers are adding it for James to pick up his way right towards the court and win it all. Well, without lucky breakaway, he's the biggest champion that he was ever receiving. Just like Michael Jordan, because the legendary players just say that Michael Jordan, greatest player in the Bulls, and James, greatest player from the Lakers. Might be saying, what's the key's difference in between? There might be another way to get over it. James, what a block! That's your King James block. One more time here for Davis to catch that ball and snatch it. Oh man, that snatch was the biggest moment successful. AD is really on to a roll again. Just got 4 blocks in a row. Now it's LeBron James. He had now had 5 blocks in a row. That's the biggest on the highest status that they are going for. Wiggins for the 2. Rebounded up here by Jared Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt will pass over to LeBron James. Now he gives it over to D'Angelo Russell. Now with the bounce pass to Anthony Davis. Fakes a shot. Now again to Reeves. He goes to Jared Vanderbilt. Over again to Wiggins. And it's Green with the rebound. Green has his 3rd rebound of the game. Now they're just trying to answer back. Thompson on James. Rolls over Thompson. Over James is good. That was another 2-pointer for Thompson. He finally has his first bucket of the night.
They're trying to get over this one. They're trying to fight over again.
Russell back again to LeBron James. In the middle. Attacker, no good. And rebound put up by Draymond Green.
It's not very that difficulty. You can't just like get over to the offense in this run. If they want to go for it, you've got to find somebody else.
Klay Thompson, that's his 2nd bucket of the night. They're climbing back down. A 32-19 lead.
All they say was that LeBron James never sees how Klay Thompson does.
But that's what's their ability to try to put offensive effortless, to hold it back and try to do it freely. Reeves over again to Vanderbilt with the bounce pass. Back to Reeves. Takes a shot over Poole. Another miss by Los Angeles. Man, they got to start going over with the open man offense. They better try something different. We don't want anybody to get open. Whoa! Oh my! Mamma mia! The Wiggins drive and made that slam down.
I have no questions to ask. What in the world did you do there, Wiggins? Because that dunk was sick.
Timeout call by LA Lakers with only 4:3 remaining in the 3rd period. They're trying to find them out which one they're going for. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. The moment that inspires. Mountain Dew, do the do. And by Ruffles, the official chip of the NBA. If you're sticking around here for the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, we got your next game. As right now, it's the Rangers back at the Garden for Game 4 over against the other team of the Carolina Hurricanes. This is tough, the matchup that everyone has ever seen and played before, with the bigger, better drive, and most of all, the how much they played for.
Every other teams are just getting away with that one. But not for long that it is. It does turn out how they done it. They really are a good team because Carolina Hurricanes are definitely a better one.
I have to say right now, the other team that we are calling for in the real game, the New Jersey Devils, are kicking up there and keep leaving the dust alone. And it looks like they just lost it, and I can't believe that the Hurricanes did beat them. That was a tough team. It looks like a number 1 seed is not giving up. Here's James. Finishes the drive. That's another 2-point for LeBron James drive, and now he's in a roll.
That's what everybody calls for. King James finisher.
An incredible moment for the James drive presented by Mobile One. Poole on Beasley, now again to Thompson on James. Thompson finds Draymond Green, and now he moves it over. Try to pass it to Curry for 3. No good for the 3-point outside range. Vanderbilt receiving his 4th rebound of the game, and now he will give it off to Schroeder. And tipped. Last touch went on Draymond Green. That keeps Lakers ball alive with 3:16 to go. 2 players checked out as Gary Payton II will check in for Curry. Poole moves over to point guard. Bamba blocked it up by Green, and they will have to try to reinforce the regroup here on offense.
You can't just go with the player in the inbounding. You just got to try to mix it up to do this one again.
Beasley faces shot, finds again the Bamba. Shooter on the outside, try to go for a run. Now finds Beasley over Gary Payton. The 2-pointer no good off the mark. It's not very that easy. When Schroeder gives it over to again, he just have to try to reset his courtesy to try to pull in the bounding. It's not very tough. Don't be on a slow lookout, and don't be the last one and try to take it over. Bamba passes Beasley. He finds James. James over with the 2. Nowhere to go into paint, so he decided to step it back. And James has 14. Oh man, King James can just keep shooting anytime he wants. Unless he calls for the pass, he wants that. Recheck it by Bamba! Wow, Bamba and the Bama, they are just doing it again. What a great defense. Beasley towards Bamba to go for the 3. Another miss here by LA. Now back to Beasley. Cashes over to James. Goes back to Beasley. Now with James from the free throw line. Good! Another 2-pointers. Good for LeBron James. 16 points. And fans are all roaring for his legendary. That better one for James. It's like unstoppable. They all say he's the best. Played here for the Cavaliers. And then he was playing with the Miami Heat. Now back to Cavs, and now his present team was the Lakers. Timeout call by Golden State with only 1:47 to go in the third quarter. Now, as we might be approaching it down, so the Stanley Cup playoffs will be happening with Game 4 being followed at the Garden for the Rangers to play against the Hurricanes for the Battle of Rematch. Following along with another game. That's right, at this moment in the Western Conference, we finally have another solution to go right from here. Cracking back home against the Los Angeles Kings at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. And then after that one, then tomorrow night, not tomorrow night, but you know, the next few days here on Thursday, we will be seeing the next part of the matchup. The Bolts and the Bruins, and finally, the Avalanche and Wilds. So stay tuned as we will have another game here coming to you up for tomorrow night's game. And only on Son of Beast. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. We've got tons of more postseasons coming your way in before the end of the season. Now it's time to get back on court. New substitution coming in as right now Ikuda is checked in. Hachimura also making new changes here, along with another player of Gary Payton, and Looney again, and Deontay DiVincenzo, and Kuminga. Jared Vanderbilt's checked out as Hachimura's checked in. Looney watching him. Payton decided to give it up, and he's fouled. Mohamed Bamba with his first personal. That'll be his first team foul for Los Angeles on 90 seconds to go. Now at this moment, Gary Payton at the free throw line shooting 2. I think he was rejecting it on the play on Gary Payton to try to reject a shot, but don't be mindful of this. Nobody has a chance to try to recover their breaths and try to stick around, because if they don't do it that much, then they don't have the right solution to do this one again and again. They need someone else to try to go with the offense right. Free throw good for Gary Payton. And what does Gary Payton do? Well, he should stick here with the team after the Portland Trail Blazers. He might have just been thinking of what his career could be of his higher range. His history may be influenced, but no siree, he might be keeping it going. And a second free throw's good for Gary Payton the second. Here's James. Now he will switch it over. And here's Beasley. Looking over again is James. James trying to roll over again to Schroeder. Schroeder over to Beasley, again to James. 5 seconds to shoot. Foul call on Kuminga. First personal foul, first team foul on Golden State. 1:11 to go. 38-23 is your score. Now, I never saw what LeBron James could do. He would have had that drive. A legendary, he calls for the king himself. He might have been just thinking, I was always on a stronger, a hustle and bounding, and that's what my job does. They want me to do my legend, but I have no confidence to try to keep it over. James hits the first free throw. And you know this was happened before because one of his last games back in 2018 from the Cavaliers, it was the biggest run that he was ever facing. And he just did was win it and head into the finals. James only hits one. Now for Payton, he will try to carry it up the run. Over around Schroeder. Malik Beasley got a good recover, and now it's Schroeder. Under 1 minute left to go. Hachimura right towards the wing. Pass again to Schroeder, over again to Beasley. Beasley looking over again to Schroeder. Schroeder again to James. James on a run. Pass breaking. What a make! LeBron James receiving 19 points. He is on fire. I know that. And you know LeBron James was already doing this most of his career. He wants to do this one to try to stop the players of the Warriors. They're doing the best. Looney on Bamba. Trying to make a run out of it. 5 seconds to shoot. Iguodala on Hachimura. DiVincenzo over Schroeder. And a foul. Nothing to carry. Kuminga still looking for an open offense. James on him. DiVincenzo for 3. The three-pointer and nowhere luck. Brian Bama to Schroeder. And Beasley. James to buzz it. Off the rim. Close call with this one, and it ends the third quarter, 41-23. Wow, this has been a wild night for the Lakers, and they are just going to extend it to keep the range going. I know what they're doing. They definitely are the best. We come to the end of the third, and now the fourth quarter will begin after this break. And it's time now to present your State Farm Assist of the Game. Now, when I was talking about this, there's one way I was looking at. And that pass right there, that was James, and he was making a dribble move. That player in this offense turns to be a hard run and a stumble. Because of that one, they were really onto a great show run for the team to keep on moving. I was able to see what was happening before, and that is why they're doing the best as they can. They really wanted to show it up, and they've done it the better that they are going for. Well, as we get started for the fourth quarter, we're all filled up and ready to go. Green is covered up here for Anthony Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson on LeBron James. Russell's on Stephen Curry, Austin Reeves on Jordan Poole, and finally Hachimura on Andrew Wiggins. Pass, free for James. Good, back it outside. James is on fire. Streaking in that much? Are you kidding me? That's what they are seeing. The biggest moment. Thompson pass, almost rejected the ball. Wiggins on Hachimura. The screen on Klay Thompson. Looks to Klay Thompson for 3. Wide open range. No good on outside. Over to James. And that dish is off a quick feed for Anthony Davis to pick up an assist. James has 24. Oh, he's going for MVP. They're all saying they are very, very tough. But not to worry, they are proving better strong ability. Wiggins pass to Curry. Just down to 5 on the shot clock. Step back 3. No good on the outside. They're just missing it at all the three-pointers out there. They're not shooting it right. They just got to keep finding somebody else open. That's a hard one to make the team for the offense to run. We don't want that to make it too hard. Davis over again to Reeves. Trying to let the clock wind down. James on the back on the outside to finish it. And he sends it through. 26 points for LeBron James. All they say now is he wants to do a different move. So he decided to do the drive. And that was your Mobile One drive for LeBron James. Warriors trailing extension. Now over again to Curry for 3. Trying to answer back, but it's no good. Well, looks like Stephen Curry's on cold. Unfortunately, this may be a sad feeling that no one has heard of. And James, what a make. Decided to go for 30, he said. Well, let's see how well he does. I guess he's going to make that one a biggest moment ever. Thompson passes to Curry. On the outside run on Russell. 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Try to dish off to Wiggins. No foul called on the Lakers. And now the James will try to do it. Oh, here he goes. There it is. 30 points has received for LeBron James. He says, I did it. That was my goal to hit off the run. Legends don't matter. We do the best. That's what everybody has done it for. And they all say they definitely did it the best as they can. Russell right towards the wing on the outside, over it again to Reeves. Reeves trying to swip it over again to Russell. Russell over again to Davis. Fade a shot. James on the open look. And a rebound is picked off. Draymond Green for a fourth rebound at 5. Thompson passes the Poole for to 3. That goes in.
3 points.
2:30 left in the fourth quarter as James will have it on his own. Pass it again to Davis. Davis again to Russell. Now again to James on the outside. Moving the ball quickly. Good run for the Lakers. And Davis puts a spin move and a drive. That's Davis' 12 points. And Russell with the assists. Yeah, they got a good communication on the feed. Well done with that one. They're doing it. And he's fouled. And he's off the line. Anthony Davis with the foul. And now the first team foul calls for Los Angeles. Now Draymond Green says, I had enough of them scoring. I want to go right into that and then do it. Well, everybody wants him. Draymond Green is too quiet here for each part of a period in the third quarter. That was everybody was wishing for. Yeah, problematic on that run. They've got to keep it going.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Green is the first free throw. Now with new changes as the Warriors and the Lakers are making new substitutions. 3 player comes off the court. Payton the second, Moody, Lamb, and Iguodala checked in. The Lakers are also making new changes. All 5 players checked out and all 5 players are checked in. Gabriel, Brown Jr., Harrison, and Walker the fourth. And good in the second free throw. Here's Harrison. He will start up with just 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And Walker on the fourth on that wing. Finds Gabriel. Oh, almost lost it, but no problem here. Gabriel finally got a first bucket in game 3. I never noticed that Gabriel was going to ever do this again. How could ever that happen? Lamb on Brown Jr. Brown Jr. and Payton the second on the outside on Harrison. Lamb on Brown Jr. 5 seconds to shoot. Try to look open with a look, with a 2, and knock it out of here! Brown Jr. first block at the last minute in the fourth quarter. That was definitely the tough. And Brown Jr. reflects it. He just did that like that. That was excellent. Gabriel will have it on the floor. Passes to Walker the fourth. Now finds over again Harrison to Brown Jr. He decides to give out to Walker the fourth. And fourth to Harrison. Pass to Bamba. Losing the ball. Trying to hold on. Gabriel again. Second bucket and 1. Jonathan Kuminga has his second personal foul and Gabriel makes the shot. He only has 1 free throw left to go at the line. I know this happens. Gabriel was doing it all over again. How would that ever happen if he's going to ever slow down? It's never going to be like that. It's just amazing how they're going to get there. Gabriel trying to make a contact move and ready for the free throw to get onto the line and finish it. And a free throw goes off. Iguodala running on the other side of the court. Pass to Payton. Payton still looking for an open shot. Screen. Bamba pre-checks it. And they're all saying, Mo Bamba, block the shot. Get out of here. Know where you're going to keep it. Harrison again to Brown Jr. To end the run. Good! Brown Jr. does it again. He finally has his first bucket in the third game. Here's Peyton on Harrison. Passes to Moody. 33 seconds left and Peyton will have it. Back to Iguodala. Fans are on their feet. Layup off and foul, bucket one. Gabriel receiving a first personal foul, and it's showtime coming down to the wire. Well, everybody's all over the place. They really want to finish it up because they just can't believe it what they're going to do. And that point, Gary Payton will have to do it again with the free throw, and he only has one shot to remain. But free throws are coming up for the Golden State Warriors as they're shooting another free throw percentage. Right now, 23.7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter as the time period comes down to a wire. Payton hits a free throw. And Walker will close the third game at this moment. And now you will let the clock wind down as the fans are pulling a round of thunderous applause at the Crypto.com and the arena. That's what everybody does. The biggest point, the biggest lead they get. They've done great. And that's the end of the game. Your final score, 60-31. They extend 3-0 over the Warriors for the best game ever. Well, all they say now, LeBron James has 30 points, and other guys did the same thing too. Now some time for Allie Lou Force on the sideline. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo's great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simple we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
All right, Allie, thank you very much. And that will do it for the end of the playoffs of the doubleheader. Center Beast along with Paintbrush and Light Bulb. This has been a presentation of the NBA playoffs. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you have a great night and keep us relaxed and safe condition. So long, everyone.
Centerbeast, thank you so much. This has been a great part of a doubleheader tonight. As for Lakers, they have beaten the Warriors. An incredible run, 60-31.
That's the higher range as we were going.
Because
They're really authentic on the offense. I know this wasn't that very that tricky, but everyone was thinking that Lakers are the best team, overrated than the Golden State Warriors. They're underrated right now because all of a sudden now, they never really got there that far. So it seems like they might have to just choose something else about it in order to get ahead of it.
here's what I did with the total statistics. 65 for the field goals, 25% for the three-pointers for the Warriors, and free throws for 100%. Then it was 6 fast break points, even up. 34 and 6 points in paint and second chance points. 10 bench points. That was for the Warriors. 23 assists, looking very good out there, and comfortable run for the Lakers. Along with the offensive rebounds for 6, 25 defensive rebounds for the Lakers. 2 steals, 7 blocks, 1 turnover, and 4 points off, 14 fouls. 1 dunk was performed for the Golden State Warriors, and there was 32 biggest lead, and time possession was 12-24. And now, it's that time to close the game for 3 star players of the game in Game 3. Let's start off with me first, and then we can get to you, fan.
Sure idea.
Alright, so let's check out number 3. The 3rd star, we got Andrew Wiggins. 9 points and 1 rebound. Only got 1 dunk performed and 9 performance on his effort. Hopefully Game 4 will be the end for him, and if that happens, it will be all over. Now to Fan.
With that one for 3 out of 6 field goals, along with 1 3-pointer, the 2nd star, on the other hand, we've got another one. And this one goes to Anthony Davis. He receives 3 blocks in a row, 1 assist, 7 rebounds, and 12 points. That was a grab, and give me that. And also 14 performance run. He is perfect for the field goals. Well done for Davis. He is excellent. AD on star. Back to Clover for number 1.
Number 1, this all rises for King James. your New Balance player of the game. 30 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. 13 out of 16 field goals, made 3 three-pointers, and definitely his performance run was 36. He was a killer tonight in Game 3.
Yep, if he does win, then the team are moving on to the Western Conference since Season 4 of the game.
Well, I guess that's it right now. The season of the Game 3 is over. Right now, as we will be standing by with the next game in Game 4, we will have another one. As right now, the Cavaliers and Bucks are doing it again here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, following along with the Lakers and the Warriors back at Crypto.com Arena, and then the Sixers and the Celtics at Wells Fargo Center, and finally, Clippers and Nuggets at Crypto.com Arena. The same location happens. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, everyone. Peace out for a while as the NBA playoffs in 2K Sports Style. This is Culver along with Fan. Thanks for joining with us. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you next time.
If you don't, somebody will.